Welcome to Rimrock Farms, home today of the NAIA Cross Country National Championships. We're going to start out things off today with the men's 8K. Though the wind chill might be in the teens, the runners shouldn't be affected by the weather and should be a great race to go. I'm Blake McFarland, going to be reporting to you all the action. We've got cameras all over the course, every hill, every bridge, and of course, Jim Ryan's skyline will have cameras there showing you the runners. And today, someone will go home a NAIA national champion. So let's get to the action.
And the gun is up. And there's the gun. We are underway in the men's 8K. Once again, our defending champion, St. Francis of Illinois. They're in their competition with our runner-up from last year, Southern Oregon, Cal State San Marcos, Oklahoma Baptist, and Aquinas. They were the top 5 last year. We are now under 8,000 kilometers from finding out who this year's team champions will be. Our athletes taking off, running south. You will see them run up past the Billy Mills silhouette. They will run to the top of the skyline, past the Jim Ryan silhouette. Then they will drop from view. They will run along the south end of the course and the the east side of the course. We will see them again just shy of the 1 mile mark. You will see them come down through the trees. They will come around the West Santee Award Stand that is located just east of the finish line in the trees there. They are going to come through just north of our finish line chute. So you will see all the athletes come through there. They will make a second loop that is very similar to this first mile. So they will be coming by just about at the 1 mile mark and again at the 2 mile mark. So you will see them. We will make every effort to keep you up to date with who is leading the race.
Now you look at Rimrock Farms, it was built in the 1970s, known as one of the best cross-country and toughest cross-country courses in the nation. It's got something for every runner. It's got hills, bridges, and ponds to run around. It is also one of the most fan-friendly courses you will go to and see. There'll be fans piled up all along the sidelines, eager to see the runners that they want to cheer for. Now you see right now in the race, you look at the pack, everyone seems to be in the pack as we're getting close to that first mile marker. It'll be interesting to see who separates themselves from the pack and how long it will take in this 8K men's cross-country race.
Once again, there will be a lead gator, so you know when they're coming, but you can hear the crowd. They are making their way around Cottonwood Pond now. They'll be making a small loop here, coming around the north side of our finish line chute. Then they will make a left-hand turn and head back up that first starting straightaway. And our pace setter, Leonel Ayala of Emmanuel, Georgia, leading the pack. The 1 mile mark located under that large tree. The time on the clock is about 4:44 as they are right at that 1 mile mark at this time.
Now you notice a lot of the fans and the runners are dressed up for the cold. It is really cold outside, about 19 degrees. And as you see, the runners have now gone through their first mile. We talked to Hall of Fame coach Joe Vigil about how the weather and, of course, Rimrock itself can affect the runners.
Focus on the task at hand. If you're going to worry about the temperature, you didn't come to run. I think you have to worry about doing a good job for your team and being a good team member and do the best that you can.
And by the cheers on the course, you can hear that our athletes are close. The pack has spread out a little bit. Just about 8 or 9 runners now leading the way. as they near the 2-mile mark. Kyle Anderson from Spring Arbor, currently our pace setter, leading that first group of 10 runners as they near the 2-mile mark. And the course time is 9:45.
Come on, Kyle! Good form! Good form! Come on! Stay tough! Go on, Kyle! There you go! There you go! Come on, reset! Reset! Get back into the top! Come on! Come on, Kyle! Blaze and Dylan! 14 to 50! 14 to 50! Work this downhill! Let's work that hill, Jack! Work that hill! Way to be! Way to be! Way to be! Will! Nicely done!
Our athletes are making their way along the north side of the course now. They should be through the Oak Holler Bridge, making their way all the way to the northwest part of Rimrock Farm.
And like Cal said, at this point we have about 8 or 9 runners leading the way. It'll be very important for those 8 or 9 runners to stay together. You don't want to spread out and get away from the pack. They're going to use each other to get a great time. Now, Coach Vigil talked to us about how the weather really enacts a mental toughness from the athletes and how that will be a deciding factor in how they do.
I'm a cross-country coach. The tougher the conditions, the better. And I think that you encounter those conditions at Rimrock. It's a beautiful course. It's a cross-country course. And I think cross-country coaches should prepare their people by running on tough courses, in the hills, in the mountains, in the valleys. The tougher the course, in sand beds, in snow, in wind, that's cross-country. And you find all these elements here at Rimrock.
Now, as you can see, the runners are finally into the backwoods of Rimrock Farms. If you know anything about Rimrock Farms, it is outside of Lawrence, Kansas. There are bridges like we talked about earlier, and now, more importantly, the hills. Now, look at these runners going up the hill. It's a difficult run up the hill, especially in the cold weather. They're going to have to use each other and battle through these hills because that's not the last hill they will face today. Many more on the horizon for them. It'll be interesting, and it'll be very important to see who handles the hills well because that can really tire out a runner very quickly by just going up an incline.
Good job, Hayden. Way to go. You're right where you need to be, Hayden. Right where you need to be. Come on, Cody. Relax your shoulders, Cody Larson. You're right where you need to be. Relax.
That's the way, guys. Nice job, Hayden. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. You guys are all Americans. Go. Come on, get it. Way to run, Dan. Go, Dan. That's right, Jerry. You gotta go, Jerry. Come on, IQ. Let's go, IQ.
Come on, Nick! Come on, Nick! Come on, Nick! You gotta move up, buddy! Come on, Nick!
Go, Vincent! Come on, Justin! Go, Will! You got the ticket!
Keep going! Good job, Nemo! Good job, Seth! You guys gotta move up! Seth and Nemo work together!
Let's put Tyler down. Use the second half! Get the people! Get the people! Let's go! Let's go, Art! Come on! Let's go, Art! Let's go, Christian! Come on!
And as you can see, the intensity of the race has now grown a level and is now a new gear of intensity. We see a lot of fans piling down here by this bridge as the runners now are going to go up a hill. The intensity is at a fever pitch. This is a team national championship. There will be an individual national champion, but more importantly, this is for the team. You could have a team national champion, and that is something that only few people in America can say they were a part of, and we'll find another group of people that will today be able to say the same. As we're getting closer to the end of our race here, we'll look to see who will join that elite group of people of national champions.
Come on, Mackenzie, we're winning it! Come on, keep going! 33, Cameron! 33, go! Go! Come on, Steven! Come on, Kyle! We're winning it!
.463, Eric Avila of Southern Oregon, and number 411, Misael Carrera of Robert Morris. Those are the two leaders as they make their way north of the finish line. They're going to take this hand turn by the tree, and they have about 1 mile left. The 4-mile mark located just about the same distance as the 1 mile mark under that tree. So more big loop now for the leaders. They're going to hit up the opening straightaway one more time. Current time on the clock is 22:22. Once again, our leaders at the 4-mile mark were Eric Avila from Southern Oregon.
And like Cal said, Eric Avila of Oregon Southern coming down at the 4th mile in the lead. With 1 mile to go, you'll hear some of the fans yelling, 4 more minutes, 4 more minutes, and we will have a national champion. Somebody will have a title that many people want to have, but few do have, that is national champion. As you see the runners very spread out now, it's no more a strategy game. With 1 mile to go, anything goes, and these runners are just going to be going as hard as they can. And I'm very excited to see how this one finishes out.
John Lawson silhouette now, under 400 meters to go for our leader.
400 meters to the end of the course, but 400 meters, that is 1 lap around the track. It is all but a sprint now for the runners. We will see how they finish out to see how the rest of the race will go. Now just look at the runners. You can see it in their faces. It's getting tough, but they know that the end is near, and it's just going to have to keep pushing through. Under 400 meters, we are getting very, very close to finding out who's the NAIA cross-country national champion for 2013.
Let's go, Chris!
And we talked about it earlier, just the agony on some of these runners' faces. It is painful for them to run, but they know they're getting closer. They just got to keep digging down. They're so close to the end, so close to finishing out this race, finishing off the national race, which is a big deal, a great accomplishment. Rimrock Farms, we talked about it. It's not the easiest course. They're finally on flat land again, finally on grass. Topography is finally in their favor as they're finishing out this. Let's see, Eric Avila here looks to be in the lead, and he could be your national champion. There's no one around him, so let's listen to Cal to see how this race ends.
And that is going to be Eric Avila of Southern Oregon. He's going to cross just about 24 minutes. Eric Avila of Southern Oregon. He is our Cascade Collegiate Champion and our national champion. Here comes our runner-up. Number 279, Sam Atkin of Lewis Clark, followed by Mizael Carrera of Robert Morris. They're going to round out our top three, all under 24:30. Andrew Reedsma of Trinity Christian, followed by Ethan Gallagher of Olivet Nazarene. Brad Liston of Shawnee State. And here comes Adam Godwin from Oklahoma Baptist. And now you can see our athletes all jockeying themselves, that all important team positioning. Just a reminder on how our scoring system works, our individuals will score obviously in the place that they finish. For our team scores, we just take the place finishing of the team athletes. So all these athletes jockeying for position in this final straightaway, every single place counts. Time on the clock is now at 25:50, so all these athletes making their way down the straighter line, finishing into that sub 26-minute race. We were scheduled for 321 athletes in this first men's 8K race.
So Eric Avila is your 2013 NAIA Cross Country National Champion. Congratulations, Eric, in Southern Oregon. A great run for him. About a 24-minute 8K, so 5 miles in 24 minutes. That is a heck of a run, averaging about a 5-minute mile, actually maybe a little bit under that for Eric. So that's just an incredible run for him. And congratulations to him. He will always be a national champion. No one can take that away from him. Now, we talked to Coach Vigil about many things, and one of those was the NAIA, the organization itself, something he's very well known and well versed in, having coached in the NAIA for many years in Colorado. Now, we talked to him about the benefits of the NAIA.
Well, I was a full-time professor as well. I was a teacher, and we had to consider that you're developing the whole individual, not only an athlete side of him, but an academic side, and you're trying to coach them to be young men and women, to grow up with integrity. And the NAIA is really an organization that develops true character in their athletes, and that's what I always liked about it.
out to the edge. There you go. Keep moving.
Scores, the top 5 scores count, so some of these questions at the end of the race just as important as the placement is at the beginning of the race.
I couldn't agree more with Coach Vigil as you see the runners are continuing to pile in. A great run from everybody in this race. It's just incredible. I mean, to run 5 miles in this freezing cold is just something else and something to be proud of, especially making it to the national meet. That is not the easiest thing to do. Now, Coach Vigil had some great words there, something you can always take away from him. And so thank you all for watching into the men's 8K national champion for the NAIA. We're going to see the runners continue to pile in here. And congratulations to everybody who ran, everybody who came out today in this freezing cold. Thank you all. It's been a lot of fun. Now, next up on the plate, we have the women's 5K national championship.